The recent release of Ubuntu 10.04 meant the newest edition of Linux Mint wasn't far behind. Nicknamed Isadora, Linux Mint 9 is the second long-term support release from the Linux Mint development team. Linux Mint strives to provide a seamless, out-of-the-box experience for new and experienced users, and manages to succeed wonderfully in this regard. Although Linux Mint is a direct derivative of Ubuntu, it deviates in numerous ways. Audio and video codecs come pre-installed, allowing users to immediately begin watching videos and listening to music without having to install the codecs themselves. YouTube videos in particular play much smoother in Isadora than Ubuntu, where poor video playback wasn't uncommon. Linux Mint includes many of the same pre-installed applications as Ubuntu, but the application changes in Linux Mint are noteworthy. GIMP is once again the pre-installed photo editor in the place of Ubuntu's F-Spot. Mozilla Thunderbird, the email client, is used instead of Evolution, a decision that deserves applause. Pigeon is used instead of Empathy as the default instant messaging client. The biggest change in Isadora is the new Software Center, completely rewritten by the development team and combining the best features from the original Software Manager, GNOME App Install, and the new Ubuntu Software Center. The Software Center includes a feature missing from the Ubuntu Software Center, the ability to rate and review applications from within the Software Center. Applications are automatically sorted by rating, with the highest rated at the top and the lowest at the bottom. Adding a review is simple. Log in using your Linux Mint community username and password, and then enter your rating in a few words and click Submit. Being able to see an application's rating before downloading is an amazing feature, one I hope that will find its way into Ubuntu and other distros. In the previous Software Center, users had to leave the Software Center open in order to install applications. Now, however, the installation process will continue after exiting the Software Center. I'm sure we've all experienced the frustration after accidentally exiting out of an application and losing all of the work it had already done. I know I have. The Software Center experience wasn't flawless, however. While using it, there were multiple occasions where I had to force quit the program and restart it to finish installing an application. The problem appeared to occur when I was adding a second program to my installation queue. The Software Center was also prone to slowdowns, becoming unresponsive after clicking on a general category or the install button. It wasn't a major problem, but it did detract from the experience. The Linux Mint team appears to be aware of the problem, as they have released patches in the past week that have definitely helped with the Software Center performance issues. While Ubuntu caused an outrage when it was announced the exit, minimize, and maximize buttons were being repositioned to the left side of the screen, Linux Mint avoids this controversy by giving users the choice of where to place the buttons, another feature I wouldn't mind seeing in other distros. The pre-install backup tool has been completely rewritten. It allows users to back up their files and currently installed applications. Users can selectively choose which folders to back up and what programs they want as well. The backup process is extremely simple. It only takes a few moments to complete. While the Linux Mint team made no changes to the icons in the No menu in general, a couple of small but interesting new features were integrated. After clicking on the menu button, right-click on any application and you will see several new options. Add to desktop, add to panel, launch when I log in, and edit properties. Edit properties is particularly interesting, as you are able to then modify the terminal command that launches the program or rename the application. Personally, I wish the Linux Mint team had spent some time working on Mint Menu, their in-house customized GNOME menu. I personally detest the Mint menu, as it is difficult at times to navigate through the application submenus. The prime cause of this difficulty is the incredibly small text and icon size in the submenus. I prefer the drop-down menus, as they are much easier to navigate and easily find what you are looking for. Sure, you can add programs to your favorites menu or the bottom panel to decrease the time spent searching for an application, but the bottom panel is already overcrowded and the favorites menu can only hold so many applications. Luckily, it is possible to customize the desktop panels and entirely do away with the Mint menu. Linux Mint's performance was nothing to brag about. Frequent lockups and noticeable slowdowns detracted from the overall experience, leading me to believe Linux Mint was inferior to its parent distro, Ubuntu. But after benchmarking, there were no major differences between the two. Using Linux Mint for daily use, however, felt slow and bulky. Linux Mint has garnered a reputation as the end of distro hopping, meaning you go to Linux Mint, you'll never go back. This reputation is warranted. Linux Mint provides an unrivaled, out-of-the-box experience, and with the Mint menu closely resembling Windows, the majority of computer users will find it familiar, meaning Linux Mint is bound to appeal to a large number of new and old Linux users.